Hi guys, hope you are doing well. This is Sudip here. Welcome to my channel Tech Interview Guide. So in this video, I come with another interview experience video. This time company name is Walmart. So please stay tuned on this video and don't forget to like our channel, share our channel, subscribe our channel for more this kind of content. So Walmart is a renowned product-based company who have their headquarters in Bentonville, US. In India, they have three offices. One is in Bangalore, another one in Chennai, and another one in Gurgaon. So Walmart have is a renowned retail company, and tech stack was pretty good, I will say. And also apart from tech stack, work culture, work-life balance, salary, those things are top-notch, I will say. So it's a renowned company who have their office in India. Hi Sudipda. First of all, thanks to coming to my YouTube channel. So Sudipda recently joined Walmart as a SD3 developer. So Sudipda, could you introduce yourself?
Okay, hi everyone. This is Sudip. So I know Subaru from LinkedIn only, and we haven't met. I have worked at Highland for 4 years, and he is in Highland now. So yeah, from there only we have the mutual connection, and I got to know him. So yeah, recently I joined Walmart on December 27 after a very great story at Highland for 4 years. So yeah, I have joined Walmart as a software engineer three, I'm in the returns platform team, where we take care of .com orders or store orders, the return orders. Basically, it's a core team, so it falls under core item services. Yeah,
That's great.
so that's pretty much about me. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you for your short introduction. So Sudipta, can you share your interview experience in Walmart? Like how was the rounds, those things?
Okay. So before getting into the interview like story, you have to know that I have been applying in different companies for the I think last 1.5 years, and I've been applying directly. So what used to happen is I got to know that if there is no referral, then the process takes a longer time, and eventually the position gets closed. So there was a hackathon, or you can say a event in hacker platform called Call of Code, and Walmart does it I think every twice a month or thrice a month. Uh, Not twice size, but like once in a 3 month or once in a 2 month, not twice, twice. Yeah. So I sat in the event, and it had two questions, coding questions, and I think it was 12 or 15 MCQs were there. The MCQs are mostly basically from Java, like input and output codes. Like you have to, there are some codes, and where is the wrong thing going on, or where is the bug, you have to point it out in the MCQs. And there are some SQL queries also, and there were some result sets that you have to point out that which query produces which result set and why. And there were two coding questions. I solved them with the priority queue only, and both of them got solved with priority queue only. And I think one was with binary numbers, and another was with the substring question. And both got solved with priority queue only. And it was of 1.5 hours only. And I gave that exam on, I think, September. And after 1 month almost, I got the call for the interview. And there was a event on Saturday that all the rounds would be happening the same day.
Okay.
So I got with the interviewer from Walmart, and he asked me two questions. One for the coding questions, he asked me, and I solved it, I think, with linked list. And he asked me how to improve, or uh, where to check the code is failing, and how to fix things up, and further question on the coding. And I also got a low level design question, implementing a custom hash map, and with only array, like defining buckets and everything, and creating a custom hash map according to their uh, according to the rule of the interviewer. And he told me to implement two functions of the get and put. So I did that, and that happened for I think 1 hour, the interview round. After that, I went into the manager round the same day. And I then the manager asks about my current project, and lot of questions how I'm doing in the current project and what are the things that I have done in my current project, how I face difficulties. And a lot of questions have been asked in that round, mostly from my current project and how I look for Walmart, what I am looking in the job for Walmart. So that those are the things. And I asked him about like how the team is structured and everything. So that's how the hiring round happened. I think it was almost of 1.5 hours or 2 hours. 1.5 hours, I think so. That was the longest round I given them. Then on the 2 day after, I got the HR call and we had a very good discussion with the HR. And he asked me a lot of questions about culture and everything and how I can cope up within the Walmart. So I answered those, and it was also a wrong round, so it went for me 1 hour. So
Okay.
yeah, and uh, HR really looked up to my answers and also helped me out figuring out everything. I asked a lot of questions to her. Yeah. So it was great. The interview experience was really great, and yeah, now I am in the Walmart.
Yeah. So you have told that they have asked questions on low level design. So,
Yes.
have they asked any question from high level design, like any specific
No, they
design?
mostly ask high level designs. Yeah, so in the hiring manager round, he asked me like, do you know how these load balancers work and how these
Okay.
things work? I told them yes, these work, uh, but that in that round they didn't give me to implement something in HLD
Okay.
because they mostly ask HLD questions to software engineer course.
Okay.
That's a mandatory for. There is a separate round in that role, I think,
Okay. Okay.
where the HLDs are asked.
Ask.
And so basics questions like load balancers, servers, and clusters, like those things are asked. Yeah.
And
So
also you
that's
mentioned
how.
two coding questions, one from like I guess string manipulation. And also have they asked any specific non-linear DSL for like DP or tree, those kind of questions?
No, I didn't get DP or tree, but I have heard more from the peers that they got graphs questions and trees questions. It varies.
It
It
varies. Yeah.
it varies from person for person, and yeah. So it is not that they will ask only one question. They will ask more questions on top of that question. So you have to answer those questions.
Okay.
That coding question can be solved in, you can say, 30 or 40 lines. But on top of that, the questions they will be asking, those needed to be answered very correctly.
Got your point. Thank you for sharing this information.
Yeah, no problem.
So Sudip, it's for you, it's off-campus opportunity or on-campus opportunity for you?
It's obviously an off-campus opportunity because I
Yeah.
am not in college anymore.
Yeah.
Okay. And the thing is that I haven't come into the Walmart with any referral or anything. I have sat in the Call Code round in Hacker Earth, and Hacker Earth is a great platform where you can compete in different companies and show your
Yeah.
class that yeah, you can if you have that thing, then the company will definitely wanna call you.
Okay. Thank you. So Sudip, can you tell us like what are the tech stacks available in Walmart?
Okay, so coming to tech stack, so what happens is Walmart has done a great job on the tech stack. So there are, I think, more than 1,000 of teams in Walmart,
Yeah.
and you can see that there are different set of products also, like thousand of products which are coming into play and making the Walmart shine. Okay. So if every team has their own tech stack, then it is very difficult to integrate components and everything. So what they have done, they have unified the entire tech stack into Java. Okay,
Okay.
so they follow Java because Java is I think, durable programming language which has been
Yeah.
for years. And yeah, so basically they use tech stacks on top of Java only, frameworks on top of Java only, and they have their own library teams
Okay.
which writes codes on top of Java libraries, and those libraries are very much efficient and optimized. So every team uses them, and obviously, if you see in the cloud perspective, then there are three major players: AWS, Azure, and GCP. So AWS is owned by Amazon, so they are the competitor, and therefore Walmart will definitely not go to them. So and it is not advisable also. It is not
Yeah.
good for the business also. So
Yeah.
we use Azure and GCP.
Okay.
Yeah.
So mostly the tech stack are based on Java.
Yes.
Okay. Got it.
Java. So you can say frameworks like Spring, Camel, and various frameworks on top of Java. Yeah.
Okay.
Mostly, I see also job openings also on top of Java. Yeah.
Okay.
So and that's all. That is also good. If you can see that there are various teams and various projects, and if they are following a standard like a base standard of having Java, then it really helps all the teams.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, and it happens in different organizations also. You can see you are in Highland, so I've been in Highland. So they
Yeah.
follow a tech stack in C Sharp.
Yeah.
So they are trying to follow that every team will use C Sharp. Yeah. So it helps in the long run.
Yeah, exactly. Thank
Yeah.
you for sharing that information. So Sudhita, can you tell us those are students who have their upcoming interview in Walmart, how should they prepare?
Okay. So first of all, DS and algo is a must. Okay.
Yeah.
So I have told this uh, like told this like 1,000 times. Okay. Our interview cannot judge you in 30 minutes whether you are good or bad with a framework and everything. You can have a good knowledge of framework, and another guy can have a different like very good knowledge of a different framework, but you cannot judge both of them. Okay.
Yeah.
So there are various things that are looked upon in an interview, that not only DSLGO, but DSLGO is the base that you can solve a problem. Okay, and not only that problem, the problem solving is now a different thing altogether. People are doing lead code and people are doing stuff. And if you do a question like 100 times or 10 times or 15 times, then eventually, if an interview comes, you will tell it. But the questions that will be asked on top of that question that you have been practicing for days, those really matters. Okay. At that time, an interview sees that yes, you know something and you can solve something. So that really is a edgy thing that to have. So solve problems, but also keep an eye for further questions or follow-up questions, because those will really define you. Okay. And obviously, for the getting the interview and telling something, you need the base. So obviously, lead code helps that.
Yeah.
If you are doing lead code and those questions, because if you can solve that question, then only the follow-up questions will come. So obviously, I'm just encouraging everyone to follow the standard. And after that, it depends on roles also. Like for me, it was low level design. For on the higher positions, it would be HLDs and more on the architect level and everything. So it varies from roles to roles. And
Yeah.
what happens is when you grow in the industry, yeah, some knowledge of framework is very nice to have. Standard knowledge of framework, I can say Spring. Spring is being used in the world like heavily. So if you have a good knowledge of Spring, then it really helps in the interview. And if you don't have it for the lower level of roles, then it doesn't matter, because if you are hungry enough and they can sense it, then it will not be a problem.
Okay. And for the computer fundamental and noob part, how should they prepare?
I think everyone should have a very good knowledge of database, OS, and network. These are the three pillars to say in computer science part.
Yeah.
And a strong hold of any language like Java or anything. Okay. So these things really sets you apart. Okay. And most of things, like when you work in an industry like for 3 and 4 years, you don't have exact touch with these three subjects. So you need to just look into the main things, like what the routing algorithms and how the things are happening, what is the OSI layer and something to stuff, where should my session exist, where should the packet go, the
Yeah.
TCP layer and the networking layer. Yeah, those things are very basic things, and I think you can look into those things. Mainly important things. I think once in a month, then it will not be like an hectic thing. But I have seen like most of the interviews are based on DS and algo only these days. Okay, and if you can answer in DS and algo, then the follow-up questions come. Okay, and in those follow-up questions, you may be asked to define a query or something else. Okay, and SQL is a very important tool. I have understood it now because I have been not using SQL for the last 4 years, so uh, I lost a good touch, you can say, because my SQL was good. So I am again going through those things. So SQL and DSLGO will set you up.
I guess your experience will be really helpful for students who have their upcoming interview in Walmart.
Yes, definitely, I think, and I'll be here to help. So you can contact me on LinkedIn or anything.
Yeah,
Okay, you can reach out to me. I will help you out in perspective of getting an interview as far as I can.
yeah,
Okay, and yeah, that's it.
that's great. So Sudipta, can you tell us any specific resource where they should prepare DSLGO, computer fundamentals, low level design, those things?
Okay. Okay, so for DS and algo, I think data structure and algorithm, basic things are, I think, computer science students or IT students already know. Okay. And for the non-ITs or not CS students, they can go up with the like arrays, lists, stacks in a very basic manner. And when you are trying to practice or solving problems, you can go through lead code and solve a different type of problems. Okay, so there are two platforms basically, LeetCode and InterviewBit. So InterviewBit is a very nice platform because you get a small set of questions, and those set of questions are really different from one other, and that gives you a really good experience. I think once you can do a LeetCode or an interview, you can follow only one thing and try to solve problems on your own. And my recommendation is when you are solving a problem, let's suppose there is a question on some binary or some string. Okay, then after solving the questions, you go to discussion and follow the top answers, at least 10 top answers, and you see how they are approaching the problem. Because your thinking and their thinking might be different, but you can
Yeah,
get a very good grasp that yes, my code is not that good and this code is really good, and that's how it should be done. And it's a good approach to have, because when you are facing problems, yeah, the only thing that comes in your mind is brute force. Okay,
yeah,
and that also comes into their mind, those are writing the top answers. Okay, but how they are coming into the optimal solution, and they explain it in very detail in the discussion forum. So try to go through top 10 discussion uh, forums or pages, so that you understood the problem very well, and also see the how people are approaching the problem. Okay, and it takes a lot of time, and I can say that if you are doing lead code for 2 months and 3 months and you are taking a 2 week break, then you are broken. Then you have to do it again. But if you are following discussions, then you will remember 50% of the how you should have approached the problem in the first place. Yeah. So it really makes a difference if you go to the discussion, because um, practice is only one thing, and yeah, remembering a good approach is another thing. Okay. You
yeah,
will remember a good approach. You will not mug up the code. Yeah. So that approach is very much viewed in any interview. Okay. How you are approaching the problem in any company. Yeah. So
and for
those are the good resources for data structure algorithm, you can say. And if you are looking for very good books on Java and let's say low-level design, then you
yeah,
should go through Head First Java. Head First Java book is a really nice book, and Head First Design Pattern is a really nice. Those two books are really handy, and I have them with me. Okay.
okay,
And there is a book which I really like, and I like I and it's been in the market for I think for 10 years, and it's the best book I have ever read. And so, so there is a book called I think Interview Questions by Gail Lackman Doyle. So if you can have these three books, I think you are set. This will set you apart. So there is a interview book called I think 150 programming questions or everything,
okay,
or top interview questions by Gail Lackman Doyle. So it's a really good book. It's a really good. It helped me landed my job in Ireland.
yeah.
I can say it was a really good book. So these are the 3 books that I can suggest. And if you're looking for DAs, if you're looking for like SQL and networking and OS, for networking and OS, you need to just have these basic things. And for these basic things, I think you can look them up in Gigs for Gigs. They have very detailed articles, so you can follow up only selected articles and like top 15 articles, top 20 articles, and you can follow them up. Yeah, for data, for networking and OS, and for SQL, I think you have to practice in a dummy server of your own. If only, yeah, I think these things are only needed. And for database, if you are looking for uh, normalization and indexing and everything, like customer index, secondary index, so those things can be found in Gigs for Geeks only. Just read those articles. I think it will be good. But I can say that writing a good code is very much crucial. Okay. So following a design in mind, or following the how people are approaching is very much essential. Okay. So look into the people's code, how they are writing, and what you can do in your current project, and how you can uh, improve your code in your current project. That will help you, because the code, when the any code when you check out, or any code when you look at, so okay, you have the ownership and you can do anything. It doesn't matter whether it will go into production or not, but you have the thing in your hand. So yeah, test yourself, I can say. And these are the things that really help me coming along.
Thanks for this detailed information, Sudipta. Thanks once again, Sudipta, to coming to my YouTube channel. It was really pleasure to talk with you. I hope your experience will help for upcoming students who have their interview in product-based companies. Thanks once again.
It's not about only students. Anyone, if I can help anyone, then it will be great. Okay. And I also remember to name 2 people whom I follow up in LinkedIn, and I think their blogs are really great. So one is Jacob, and another one is Latnilka. So I follow these 2 people up in LinkedIn. I think they write really good blogs. Okay. I think they played a really good role in, in driving the course, yeah, I can say. And I wish you all the best for the YouTube journey that you are on. So I had also an idea like yours. I couldn't bring it up in the YouTube. So in future I will see, and I will invite you to, if I can.
Definitely. We'll connect again.
Okay. It's a nice thing, and I would like to say to everyone, you can reach out to me on LinkedIn, or you can reach out to Shubharup also, if you need anything regarding Highland, because Highland is also a very great company. I've been there for 4 years, and it was a wonderful journey, I can say. Okay. And in life, you need mentors. I think I have got mentors in different stages of my life, and I'm grateful to them. Yeah. So I would like to tell everyone that having a great mentor and believing in yourself will set you apart from everyone. Okay. And I wish you all the best.
Yeah.
Reach out to me and subscribe this channel for more great content like this.
Yeah. Definitely, if you need any kind of help regarding Walmart, you can connect with Sudipta. And if you need any kind of help for Highland, you can connect with me, definitely. Thanks once again.
Definitely.
And don't forget to like our channel, share our channel, subscribe our channel. Thank you.
Subscribe this channel.